Hello everybody, this is Angie Meyer, here to talk to you about cross stitch on Wednesday, May 6th. I hope everybody's doing well. I have some things I need to clear up. Two things. One is somebody said something when I talked about the elephant in the room. There's my elephant. So I don't know, a couple videos back, I said I wasn't going to talk about world events that are going on right now, and I'm still not. Because when I start hearing about world events, then my emotions have a hard time. So I kind of stay away from world events as much as I can. So that's the elephant in the room, me not talking about what's going on. That's why the elephant's there, in case you didn't know why I had the January of 2019 calendar up there and there's an elephant. That's why. Something else somebody asked was why did my dad laugh at my Flosstube videos? And my dad wasn't laughing at my Flosstube videos. My dad knew about my Flosstube videos. I told him, because his wife is also a cross stitcher, Jan, and he thinks it's great. He loves, sometimes he watches, sorry, I need to sit still. Sometimes he watches and will comment and give me feedback on how I could do things better, because that's my dad. And I told my dad I wasn't going to tell my younger brother. My younger brother is in radio in Chicago, WGN. He's on Friday night into Saturday, like it's Saturday morning, 1 a.m. to 5 p.m. And he also owns his own production company, Black Dog Productions in Chicago. And he produces the Steve Dale Pet Show. I don't know if you heard Steve Dale. Does a lot of videos and things and was on the radio. And so that's his thing. That's his bag. And my brother's not into cross stitch, and he, wants nothing to do with it. Or there's no cross stitch gifts that go my brother's way because he's not into it. So this was like something I didn't want him to know about. Well, we had, because of now what's going on in the world, we did a family video, a video chat, and we talked, and my dad let the cat out of the bag and told my little brother. And as we're on video chatting, my brother's telling, and my dad is telling my little brother, and my own child, Matt, jumped in saying, "Oh yeah, Matt, didn't you know she does these things?" He Googled it right away, he put it in right away, and I could hear my video coming up at their house, and they all bust out laughing. Not being mean, maybe surprised. My little brother and I have a really good relationship, but he likes to harass me. It's a little brother thing, so it's all good. He hasn't said another word about it, so hopefully he forgot about it. Okay, so what's been going on? Are you good? Is everybody good? I hope you're good. I'm good. Anymore, it seems like some days it's riding a roller coaster. And if the rain would just quit, it would be lovely. If we could just have sunshiny every single day, that would make life so much better. It really would. But I feel kind of like we're riding a little bit of a roller coaster. And while I was a kid, I loved roller coasters for the most part. I really enjoyed them, and I ride a roller coaster. And as I get older, it throws my equilibrium off, especially the going upside down thing. Our favorite amusement park to go to is in Santa Claus, Indiana, Holiday World, and the Thunder Beast, the Thunder. Is it just the Thunder? Maybe it's just the Thunder. Fabulous roller coaster, goes really fast. Your feet dangle, but you take off like a shot. Like you start out at this gate and you wait, and all of a sudden you shoot out, and the first thing you do is a loop-de-loop, and then you corkscrew and all these things, and it's fun, and it's only 44 seconds long. And 2 years ago when we went, I was like standing in line going, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I don't want to do this. And I'm counting, and I counted like it would leave, and I'd count, and it was 44 seconds long. I'm like, I could do this for 44 seconds. And I went on it, and I was like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I going on this roller coaster? So last year when we went, I didn't go on it. Because as soon as I get off, I have to go right to the drink station to get a Sprite or something to settle my stomach down and put everything back in place. So one of these days, it's not going to take just a Sprite to settle everything down and make me feel better, and I'll be miserable. So I'm not doing that to myself. I just enjoy the water park. Okay, has everybody been shopping? I've been shopping. You guys, it's kind of scary. Like, so things are moving slowly and some things are closed. So I've got orders pending places. It's probably all going to show up on one day. I'm going to be sad because I like mail. And so I like it like showing up slowly. But I did get Priscilla and Chelsea's, not Priscilla and Chelsea's, Hands on Design. Sorry, Hands on Design. But it's Priscilla Design. Priscilla and Kathy together did this. Yes. Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about this. And I do like that red mason jar. So I'm excited about that. And I got most of it, the threads for it. I got this from Julie at Reflections Framing because I've been trying to spread the love. Here are the colors I got. The only one I didn't get was I didn't get the chalk. Yeah, I didn't get the Gentle Arts chalk because Gentle Arts isn't working right now, but I'll use white. And I just remembered downstairs is my Threads and Twined thread that I got. It's all pinks. I'll have to show that next time. Sorry. I was just watching before dinner tonight. I'll link it below. I'll put their official name below. It's a new Flosstubers and the Lord and the Lady of Cross Stitch, maybe? I'm making that up. But I know a Lord and a Lady, and their entrance, the beginning is kind of like a Downton Abbey kind of thing, and it's a husband and wife. They're adorable. I love his beard because my son has a beard like him. I'll link him below, and she also has she does internet sales of cross stitch things, and I'll link that below too. But it's a new floss tube, and so I'll link that below. How did I get off on that? Oh, I know what I wanted to say. They're like real technical and fancy. And this, if you're looking for technical and fancy, this is not my channel. I am not technical. I'm not fancy. I'm lucky to get this sucker uploaded. So no music, there's no pausing, there's no editing because I'm not smart enough to figure that out. I got Sweet Land of Liberty by Blackbird Designs. I'm sure you've seen it because it's out. Lots of people have shown it. I think I love every piece that's in here. I really do. I think I'm really, really like taken with this one. But I also really like that. I like them all. I don't know when I'm starting all these things, but I really like them all. I've been doing a lot of stitching. And for a while there, I was like all over the place. Like I kept starting things. I'm like, what the heck am I doing? I keep starting things. Some little things, but just kept starting. I took this out of Stitchy Time Out. I don't remember exactly why it was in Stitchy Time Out. Oops, sorry. I was working on it before dinner. My goal is to get 100 stitches a day in on this. And so far, I missed Sunday. I don't remember. We made raised flower buds on Sunday. So we got those done and did yard work before the rain came. And then instead of stitching, I decided to take a nice bubble bath and I started reading The Hobbit. I've never read The Hobbit and I've not seen all the movies from beginning to end. I've seen bits and pieces. So on Monday then, I made up for my 100 stitches and got the additional 100 stitches in. So before, the last time you saw this, inside of the windows weren't done. Inside the window wells weren't done, and this gray here in between, they all weren't done. The door wasn't done. Oh, and there was some masonry work in between each window right there. Only one of them was done right there, so I had to do all of those. So it's, I'm enjoying the 100 a day. That is very doable, and I'm enjoying that, and hopefully I could keep that up and keep that going because I'm enjoying that again. Very much so. Let's keep going on whips. I did not write show notes at all. Okay, so Ben and Tori, if you guys are watching, Tori has to leave the room, turn the sound down. I don't want her to see this, but I'm going to show it to everybody. I'm getting so close. I wanted to have this done by the beginning of March. So all that I need to do, I think I need to finish a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of white that needs to go here. I started doing these little bits, like, you know, they're one to 4 stitches here and there. That has to be done throughout all of here. This has to have 24 rows of white half stitches. And I made the realization yesterday that I was supposed to cross stitch her name in here. I thought I was going to back stitch it on there. I'm just going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure it out, but I just started going and going and didn't look, but it'll be fine. I had told you I was working on Godzilla. I'm doing it for a friend. It says, "May Godzilla destroy this home last." I've gotten a little bit of work on it. It's very confetti heavy, and I find that when I'm working on this, I have to think. I have to really watch. I have to. Oh, there it shows a good shoe. I really have to watch, and I have to think, and that's not always happening every night. So here we go. There. It's coming along. That's for my friend Avi. He's a high school friend. You know what was really funny? So Avi and I were in high school together, probably junior high too. I really met Avi when we were in band, as I was in band all through junior high and high school. He was so much fun. And then he went his way for college and I went my way, and we didn't keep in touch. And then I started dating Dave, and his sister was going to Indiana University studying journalism, and she was talking about working on the newspaper. This was back in the 80s. And she was talking about this guy, Avi. I'm like, how many guys in the world are named Avi? And I said, Liz, where's Avi from? She goes, I don't know. I said, is his last name Stern? She's like, yeah, it was one and the same. How cool is that? So this is for Avi. He lives in Wisconsin now and works for the Milk Board. And he likes that, so. I bought, part of my purchasing, I saw this. Somebody posted this on Instagram, and I apologize that I did not catch who it was. This is by Artsy. There's several different color variations, and I apologize, I pulled this out in black and white. This is going to be all in the blues colorway. And this is the moon. It's not the sun, it's the moon in this one. I'm doing this for my, I'll show you these colors. I'm doing this for the department head of my department. I work in special education. He's retiring. And he's also a speech and language pathologist, but he's retiring, and he plays the guitar. He plays in a band every single weekend. Well, or did. And he loves the Beatles. Loves the Beatles. And so I saw this pattern. I saw that, and I thought, oh, that would be a good retirement gift. Now, it's not going to be an on-time retirement gift, because certainly I will not get it done in time. Let's see if I could hold these colors. I bobbinate my floss. See how well I could hold these up. It's all in the blues. It's all in the blue colorway. We're doing a parade art class that I work with. The class that we do for social thinking class, we're going to do a parade form on Friday. So here's the colorway. It's all like blues and grays. And I'm hoping it's going to work. So far, it's looking good. I'm doing it on Belfast Mirage by Picture This Plus. Yeah, I've got a great big start here. Which way does it go? Yeah, that's a tree. That's the far. Those are the start of the trees. I think it'll look good. All right, let's see. We'll save that one for a little bit. I pulled out, I told you guys I was going to keep pulling out my cross stitcher magazines and the little freebie things and the cross stitch crazy to pull out things that I'd started or things that were freebies. That was going to be my mania. And then I decided maybe I should do Sania instead, because Lindy Stitches makes a great point. So I started this 2 years ago. And so I pulled it by, this is, if you're like, oh wait, I want to do that. This is from March 2016, issue 203. This is what the cover looks like. And I think I did a little bit in the car. like a little bit. I had most of this done. I think I've added some more of the purple flowers. Yes, that's all I've added. And then I have not been wearing my contacts very much during all of this when the world went crazy. Like very little bit, because they're for distance. I think I've told you guys this. Stop me if I have. So I've been wearing my glasses. So when I went to drive in the car, ride in the car, I'm not driving and stitching, ride in the car, and I had my contacts in so I could wear my sunglasses, and I put the readers on to see what I was stitching, I got kind of nauseous. I haven't been nauseous in a car since I was like 16, 17. So then instead I bobbinated. I'll show you guys that. So then in one of my fits of picking out new things, I found this. It's called a common thread. We got it at StitchCon. It's by Barbara Tingley. Pedal pusher. It says stitched together by a common thread. And I am doing this, I'm not using the called for colors, I just picked some colors on 28 count Lugana, and Nicole Buckeye Stitcher reminded me I bought this in Indiana. Here's where I've gotten. And I've enjoyed that very much. Not very far, but. And then I think I'd showed you guys this cute little fox. I don't know if I showed you this finished, but I got him finished, and I didn't follow what they said. I just thought it looked better just outlined with the darker color, the gray. It's 844 DMC. I love that this Cross Stitch Crazy gives you what the DMC is. So if you run out, and the Anchor and Madeira, I don't know which issue of Cross Stitch Crazy this was in, because this doesn't give you doesn't say on the thing. But here's what it is. I was thinking about using these zipper. I bought some little zippers to make him, possibly make him into a little pouch. Let's see, oh, it still whips. I'm still working on March. This is Snowflower Diaries. I'm still working on the water. I don't know how much farther I've gotten on my Paula Vaughn. I finally had to make a working copy and start crossing what I've done off, because this one, because it's very confetti heavy, it's another, like, really have to think and concentrate. So I really have to be in the mood to think and concentrate. I probably could count on one hand, sorry. I probably could count on one hand how many times I've been in the mood to think and concentrate. But I think I've made some progress since you've seen this last. It's coming along. I know what I did. I started and it's probably hard to tell. I started some of this green, the green of the swinging bench. So it's coming. Oh, and the last whip. One day, so I don't have an L&S anymore. So I just have Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. And at Michael's, I saw this embroidery to dimensions. I thought that was really cute. So I pulled it out, and I've been working on that. That's a nice, I don't have to think kind of thing. I just have to look at the picture and just put it in there. So, working on that. I do have one finish. It's hilarious. This is Hands-On Design Humble Honey. And here's my finish. I was cracking up. I had almost all of this done when I realized I had read the pattern wrong. This is supposed to be done in white. I think it looked fine in blue. And then this was supposed to be done in white, but since I made this in blue, I just made that in blue. And I guess I need to put I should put the bees in there. Maybe I'll find a bee pin instead. I did get the pin pack for it. So I'll be finishing up that sometime soon. So while I've been in the car, I've been taking my threads to bobbinate. And while I've been in meetings that I just have to listen, I've bobbinated a whole bunch. I waited to put these away till I could show you how much I bobbinated. This is what I have left to bobbinate. So that's what I did last weekend. We did physical distancing Mother's Day for my mom and my aunt. My little brother and his wife and kids joined us. Her balcony is right by the sidewalk. So we sat in lawn chairs on the sidewalk, and they sat on her and my aunt sat on the balcony, and we got hamburgers and had a nice visit. It was really good. My aunt, she was so cute. She called and said how it made her feel less lonely, made her feel less lonely, or made her feel like it wasn't so bad. So that was good. What are you guys working on? Anything new? Anything exciting? All right, 21 minutes in. Oh, I have to send a thank you out to Melly Yelly. If you're not watching Melly Yelly Stitches, you should be, because she is adorable. She's so sweet and so perky, always so perky. I love it. She did a shout out to me, which I was like, how sweet is that? And I got some new subscribers. So if you're a new subscriber, welcome. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry it's been so long between doing floss tubes. I'd meant to do like every week or every other week, and you don't want sad Angie to come on and do a floss tube. You need happy Angie. So that's why we had a nice sunny day today. I got to go out for a long walk. Yesterday it rained all day, but today we have sunshine, or had. Now the clouds have come in. The weather needs to get it in gear. That will make everything all better. All right, I'm going to sign off. Happy stitching. I hope you get all the stitching done, and I hope you're buying all the supplies. Got to keep all the LNSs going and all the online stores going. I will link below the new couple that I haven't gotten through their video yet, so that you can watch them as well and give them some love. And I'll link Melly Ellie below as well, because she's so sweet. That was awesome. Oh, and today, May 6th, is Daylene, So Grateful's birthday. Shout out to her and wish her a happy birthday. I hope she got all the cake and balloons and presents. Nicole Buckeye Stitcher's birthday's coming up too. Happy birthday, Nicole. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. I hope you're all well. I hope to see you soon. And if you haven't subscribed before, I hope you subscribe. I hope you hit the like button. Hey, leave me a comment. Ask me a question. Just say hi. We're all in this together, right? Take care. Bye.